All right, so I'm at Dollar General right now. I'm gonna go get me some noodles. Somebody explain to me why you got 1 pound noodles for $1, Clover Valley. Then you got 2 pound family size, $2.35, Clover Valley. Why is this one $1 and it's 1 pound, and this one's $2.35 and it's 2 pounds? When you just get 2 of these for $2 and it's 2 pounds. But yet you buy 2 of these, that's $4.70. But you can get 4 of these for $4 out the door. Does that make sense to anybody? Like, seriously, just curious, like, why would they do that? Like, that's robbery. That's like straight robbery. And it's tricking you because it says 2 pound family size. So that means somebody with a family like me with 6 kids, you're like, oh, grab this. Hey, Dollar General worker, can you explain this one to me? Why is $1 for 1 pound of spaghetti, but it's $2.35 for 2 pounds of spaghetti?
Yeah.
Why are you guys trying to rob us?
I don't like the prices, so.
You're so lucky you're my wife.
We gotta talk to people at the top of the chain.
Well, corporate, you suck. Seriously, because I want to know why you're doing that.
Whoever actually,
that's so robbery.
I don't even know.
That's so robbery. That's robbery. That's highway robbery. That should be a lawsuit.
I think he got us there with that being his wife. That was really cute. Today we're looking at videos where people are standing up, filming on social media about these price differentiations. He's not going to win a lawsuit because the prices are different between the pound and the 2 pounds of that. But he is making us aware how we have to look out how these stores think they can get away with these things. It is good to see that Americans are helping other Americans be more aware.
I set up by Costco. Let's talk about this. I bought these beef short ribs right from Costco today, $46. Look at that. They look delicious, right? Man, big fat pieces. Cool. So I start taking them off, put on my cutting board. Bro, what? What is this? The top pieces are lovely. Lovely looking. What is this? Like, look what's underneath compared to what's on top. That's a setup. Those are scraps. Those are pieces. I got set up.
I believed at one time that Costco would be the last store to show a lack of integrity. Now I just believe that every store has bad business practices. They do not, to me, seem like they care about the consumer. But why would that surprise me? I'm glad these clips are showing that every store basically is just the same. They don't care.
I'm in the Dollar General on Bolton, on Highway 1, and they got all these sale signs up. And they're not honoring the sale prices, although the corporate manager told them to put up these signs. As y'all can see, the print is so small. If you're not looking closely, you will miss that they say July the 13th through the 19th. Personally, I think that is false advertisement and they shouldn't be up early. You're walking, you pick up 3, go to the register, check out, never glance at your ticket, and boom, you charge $10 for something that you think is $6.
I would not go as far as to call it false advertising, but again, it shows to me a lack of integrity that they keep the price big, but there they're showing small print.
So I'm here at the Family Dollar store, and I'm looking at these hoses. We have some for 10, some for 12, some for 17. So I start to wonder, what is the difference between the 10 and the $12 ones? Absolutely nothing. Why is one $2 more? Same brand and everything. Makes no sense. Pretty funny. I would definitely go with the $10 one. Save yourself some $2.
It does feel good to see so many Americans speaking out on these things. These businesses want loyalty from the American public, but most of their products are made outside of the United States, and they want our loyalty.
Dollar General. You're not going to believe what I found. I had to go get my scale. But let's go weigh what I found. You want to see a scale problem with cat food? Look at this thing. 9 lives, 12 pounds. Let's give it some more weight. 6 pounds, 6.1 ounces. That ain't right. Let's compare it to the Purina. 12 pounds, 12 ounces. It's short 6 pounds in the bag. How does this get past scales, onto a pallet, delivered here, off a pallet, and on the shelf? I'm going to go through all of these.
Now, for me, this is pretty much as bad as it gets. I'm going to personally believe that this is more than false advertising. I'm going to believe this is fraud and deception. And when they get caught in this, what I believe is they're just going to have some apology ad.
I love Costco. Costco's elite. But all these items here should not be costing $200 for chicken, bottled pepper, some body soap, tomato puree, croissant. $200? What? Body wash $9.99, bottles of pepper $16.99, croissant $7.99, drumsticks $20 each, $207.65.
I don't know too much about this one. It's not showing deceptive pricing. It's showing ludicrous pricing, but you're adding up things in the store now that we never did 5 years ago in your head. So he basically knew what he was buying.
Dollar General's at it again. Remember when some of the sizes of the yoga pants, specifically the ones with the yellow tags, pennied out? Check this out. Clearly, that says $5. But look, putting stickers over it. Obviously, I am not going to take that off, but just showing you. So put that back on. But when you scan it in the app, $5? It says $8.50. Trying to pull one over on us. What are your thoughts about this? Insane.
Oh, I'm going to say heck to the no. But what would you do in this predicament? Would you go with the printed label, or would you just give in on their scanned price?
If you shop at Dollar General, please watch this video because you are probably experiencing these issues and you don't even realize it. So this is not an isolated incident. Here's a copy of my receipt. And here are the promotions I should have been given. The 5 off 25, I should have saved $4 on the Garnier Fruit Teas plus a $3 store manufacturer coupon, $1 off Tide, and I should have gotten the sale price, the $4 for the Angel Soft toilet paper. So when I was at the store, I noticed that my total was higher. So I asked her, did my coupons come off? She's like, oh yeah, you saved $4. And I said, no. And I named off what I should have saved. And she's like, oh yeah, none of that came off. And I said, well, it should have. And so I opened my app and I show her that I have those coupons selected. And she's like, oh yeah, well, it just didn't apply. And I'm like, okay. So she gets the manager. The manager comes out and at first claims that it's because I have the wrong store selected. I said, well, I didn't know that that made a difference. So I go into my app and I change the store, enter my phone number again, and instead of it actually doing anything to help the situation, it actually reversed the $3 additional store manufacturer's coupon for the shampoo I bought. So that was annoying. 5 off 25 didn't come off. She said she doesn't have the ability in store to change it. I didn't get the coupon for my Tide laundry detergent. I was not given the sale price for the toilet paper that I bought. So just on this visit, $9.25 was what I should have paid less. But this has happened to me over the course of several different months. And I'll look at my receipt and then I'll be like, okay, I'm going to go back to the store to get, it refunded. And I just never do. But I've been keeping a logbook of it for the last 2 months. And you will not even believe the total amount of money I've been ripped off from Dollar General. So I suggest if you shop there, check your receipts, check what coupons you have selected, because it's gotten to the point that it's completely unacceptable. And I don't know if they're doing this on purpose. I will not say that for sure. I finally emailed customer service after my store visit today because I was so irritated about it. So we'll see what their response is to me. But share this like this, repost it if you shop at Dollar General or you know people who do, because we are getting ripped off.
It's impossible for me to know how habitual this really is. I have caught in the last year a couple overcharged items on my receipts. If any of you have seen this on your receipts, regardless of the store, please post it in the comments.
Dollar General, man, I don't know if this, as many Dollar Generals as it is everywhere, y'all need to start paying these employees more so y'all can get more people hired, because this is ridiculous. Dollar General is like my least favorite store to coupon at, not because of the prices or the coupons. It's strictly because my stores never stock anything. I don't know if they just don't have the whiff band, the employees or whatever to be able to keep things stocked. But anytime I try to do any deals, the stuff that I'm looking for is never in stock. So it's like always a hit or miss every time. That's why I don't like couponing at Dollar General anymore. Like, they do have good, deals that will work out on Saturdays using that 5 off 25 or the 10 off 30. But the products don't be on the shelves. So it's like you always stuck trying to come up with another scenario on the spot, and it just don't work out because the products are just not there.
There was a time when I thought couponing was just silly and cheap. I don't think that anymore, especially when I saw a few years ago these extreme couponers. But when you don't have the products in the store that you have a coupon for as advertised, that's another story.
So Dollar General carries these Clover Valley products right here. These would be comparable to the Walmart Great Value. It's their generic brand. So I've noticed when I've been in here that some of these are a little questionable, especially on weight. Today I want to check out over here. I want to check out this powdered sugar. All right, first let's check out the scale. That weighs 2 pounds. We're at 2.01. All right, so we're set. So the packaging on this alone probably weighs about an ounce or so. So we got to think about that as well. Let's weigh them out. $1.138. .152. 1.120. 1.12. 1.12. 1.12. 1.15. So all of them.
I really did not believe when I started going down this rabbit hole that this would be so flagrant. There is no excuse for our government not doing something. How common is this? There are too many hardworking Americans that are bleeding their money to try to live more than just survive for this to keep occurring.
I don't know if you've seen this yet, but Costco is being sued. You know how Costco has like those big signs in the store that are like no preservatives and their products are all healthy and stuff? Well, that's actually turns out to not be true at all. A class action lawsuit is alleging that Kirkland Signature Rotisserie Chicken actually contains sodium phosphates and carrageenan, which are both preservatives. They've had it plastered all over the signs and on their websites that say no preservatives, but the actual ingredients on the back of the package tell a whole different story. Is that not wild? The crazy part about this is Costco already quietly removed the no preservatives claim from their signs. So after this lawsuit was filed, so they basically admitted to the fact that they messed up.
You too, Costco, another clip about you. I thought you were the leader in all of this for caring about the consumer. Now I can't trust you. I remember I had a Costco membership just for their gas. I used to love shopping at Costco. If you guys have issues with Costco, send me an email in my About section, and I'll feature you on the next video.
I genuinely can't wrap my head around it. I go into the store, I scan a picture of the card, right? Beep. They let me in. They go, yay, welcome to Costco. You're in the cult. You have the membership. You're clearly welcome here. item. I wait in the long ass line. It takes 3 hours on a bad day. You know what I mean? I get to the front of the thing. I put my thing down. She says, "Do you have a membership?" I'm like, "Yes. Here is the thing I used to get in the store. They scanned and accepted." And she goes, "Can't use that." I'm like, "Say on God you can't use that. Just let me buy it. Please just let me buy it." Manager comes over. He's like, "Who is this on the card?" I'm like, "That's my mom." He's like, not gonna happen, buddy. Your mom and a picture? Not a chance." I'm like, "Dude, please. Got the max prestige fucking Costco membership. You can't just let me buy it?" He's like, "Nah, you're gonna have to get out. We can't sell this to you." I'm like, "Bro, this Costco cult shit has to stop."
No, my brother, I'm not going to side with you on this one. If you don't have a membership, you're using a family's card, you don't get in. That is just the policy that they have. You got to pay like everybody else or just get on their membership. If you guys disagree with me on this one, let me know.
Costco's card sharing policy has gotten ridiculous. I'm with my mom. We live in the same house. I go with her to Costco all the time. They wouldn't let me check out separately because I'm not on the card. So I go to hand my mom the card and she goes, "I just saw you hand her a card, so I can't let you do that." And I'm like, "What difference does it make?" And she's like, "The name needs to match on the card." And she was saying specifically because there was alcohol. I was like, "Okay, take the alcohol off." And she was like, "Yeah, I could go to jail." Bestie, no. I'm getting added to the membership when she renews it right now. At this very moment, she's renewing it. She's like, "It doesn't matter." So my mom, I slipped her the card again without her looking. And then I just had to go after I got my name on the card and buy the alcohol separate.
Come on, people. I'm not going to the other side. I'm right with you because I'm a consumer too, but you're showing a little bit too much entitlement here.
Costco has completely lost the plot, and the plot being that they're a grocery store. I just jumped through about 15 hoops going to Costco. Hoop number one, not every member can go in at certain times. There are specific times where certain members can go. So I got there at 9:30. Apparently the card my husband has doesn't let us in until 10. Next hoop, I am not under my husband's account, so I'm using my husband's card. He's a Gold Star member, whatever the hell that means. It means nothing because I couldn't get in as his wife, so I had to then go get my own card. Hoop number two. So once I got my card and got a bunch of grief getting in before 10, we were going to get our stuff, and then we get all our stuff, and we're checking out, and they don't take every card. They also only take debit or Visa. Okay, that's hoop number 3. And then on our way out, they have a sweet old man, but they basically just ransack your card and make sure that you actually paid for what you got. And honestly, it just was not an enjoyable experience. I felt like I was being judged, patted down, going through jail security just to get diapers for my kid. To be honest, I probably won't be going back again because again, we've fully lost the plot. This is not the Sandals Resort in Cancun, all right? This is a grocery store, and if you make people feel weird or awkward about going into a store and buying things at certain times with certain types of money, it just I don't know, rubbed me the absolute wrong way, and I definitely will not be going back.
No, you had the scales tipped. Come on, people. It's a membership store. You have to abide by what they state. Hey, still with you. I want to hope we see some more price gouging here. Not that I want to see it, but this is what this video is supposed to be about. What are you doing to me?
Walking around Costco here, looking at all the things I used to buy, and I can't believe the inflation on some of these items. I used to buy these exact chicken breasts right here for $6.99. Now they're $12.99. So this canola oil, even though it's poison, was like $7.99 last year. And I'm pretty sure a year before that, it was even a lot cheaper. I bought this exact same pack of bacon for $8.99 less than 2 years ago. Now it's nearly double that. That's insane. These potatoes right here used to be such a good deal. They were like $4.79 and they were $5.99. We used to buy them all the time. Nowadays it's just not worth it at $8.99. We'll buy regular potatoes. Last time I bought this mayonnaise here, it was $4.99. Now it's $9.99. That's literally double the price. To be able to get this Nutella 2-pack right here for like $10.99 or so. Now $15. Honestly, I'm just going to use peanut butter on my sandwiches.
Real receipts. I do not understand how any place like Costco, Walmart, Target can justify 50 to 100% inflation. That is incredibly a new level of just gouging the American public.
All right, y'all, we need to talk because why is deodorant $10? Why is deodorant $10? I went to the Aldi and saw some Old Spice deodorant, right? It was $3.99, and so I said, okay, cool. The women's deodorant right next to it, which was like Suave, whatever, it was like $4.59. So I said, I'm not about to get got. I'm gonna get the Old Spice because I don't care as long as I don't stink. Deodorant is deodorant to me. So I get the $3.99 deodorant, Old Spice, whatever, cool. I go to Target yesterday and I'm like, oh, like, let me see, you know, if I'm saving money on like the $3.99 deodorant Old Spice from Aldi, because I felt like it was kind of expensive, but I'm like, I don't know. So I go to the Old Spice deodorant in Target, $9.49, not including tax, $9.49. Why? When did deodorant ever get that expensive? Like, I just don't feel like deodorant should be that expensive because it's deodorant, and like deodorant shouldn't be $10. It shouldn't be a tenth of $100. You feel me? I feel like deodorant's more like in the $4 range. Like, you know, I was just being cheap at Aldi. I was like, okay, like $4 is too much, but whatever. But Target, $5. That's how much it should be, not $10. Like, what kind of economy is we living in? Cause shoot, I'm gonna be at Aldi paying a little $3.99 to make sure I don't be stanky. I am not going. I don't know, y'all. If y'all go to Target, you are ripping yourself off paying $10 deodorant. Just learn to love yourself. Don't go to Target.
We have to all show more discipline. The best way to hurt any company, and this goes for 100% of all companies in the United States, is to just stop being a customer. Whatever benefits you most, especially when it comes to price, that is what we all have to do. It's hard. It's easy. We're accustomed to it. But we do have to bond together. We're Americans. This has to stop.
I have a theory about this. I think that they are removing the price so that the price can fluctuate whenever it wants. I thought it was just a mistake. Like, I thought I just had found one that accidentally didn't have the price tag on it, but then I started looking, and now, like, all the clothes at Target, they have went through and intentionally removed all the price parts. So now it can go up and down is what I'm guessing.
I've got beef with Target. Why did you take the price off of a bunch of stuff? Because that's ridiculous. Instead, you have a price up on a shelf that says girls' tees $6, and there's all these t-shirts there. But then I get up to the cash register and it rings up as $10. I'm sorry, is it 6 or is it 10? One shirt that I picked up off of all the same shelf rang up as $6. The rest rang up as $10, and there's no price on the shirts. That's ridiculous, and that is, you're robbing people. Thankfully, I went through the line and I told the lady, I said, I came here because I wanted to make sure that they all ring up as $6 because the shelf says $6 and there's stacks of the same shirts on it. So Target, you need to get your act together because we're not falling for it. I'm sure actually a lot of people are falling for it and that's why you're doing it, but I'm not falling for it.
No, a lot of us aren't falling for it anymore because the more of these clips that show in social media, the more we're aware that we are being gouged, and you do have to take care of yourself and be more aware to be able to live more than survive, because surviving, it's not fun. It's not how we're meant to be. Until the next video, I appreciate you guys. I thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves.